Tony's all about making money. He amasses this insane drug empire in no time flat. And it's because he knows what he's doing and he gets what he wants. So the whole game is, it's a drug empire. I gotta make money. The way you make money is the nuts and bolts of being a drug kingpin. Money is a huge deal. Lots of ways to earn it, and lots of ways to spend it. The main way to make money in Miami is selling grams of cocaine to dealers. When Tony first comes back, he talks to his buddy Felix. Felix is his main coke hookup. He sends Tony off on some small supplier missions, a few hundred grams from a small supplier, and then Tony goes and resells that at higher value, and that's where he gets his profit. There's 3 main levels of drug deals. You gotta make a lot of different deals, and you start out with small supplier deals. 100 grams of coke to a street dealer. Later on, when you get your fronts, get your storehouses, they're big fat $1 million deals, and you're making the profit directly. The middle level is, once Tony starts getting fronts, that's your next step up on the drug kingpin ladder. They'll distribute it for him, they're doing the dirty work, and you get the revenue. He gets huge returns on all that. Then the high level deals are once you have enough fronts in an area, you can take over that whole area of Miami by taking over the storehouse. Always a huge gun battle and dealers are going down right and left, but once you own that storehouse, that's when Tony brings in a big old boatload of coke from the islands, and then you gotta get it delivered out to all the fronts. And that's when you get the real return on the investment. That's where you get millions of dollars in one deal. Here I'm gonna demonstrate a small supplier mission for you. I bring the sat phone menu up by holding L2 and press the X button to bring up the Empire page. It shows the map of Miami, business, terp, and vice cops. I'm going to select business, and it's going to show me the different types of missions I can run on. I select Felix lead because Felix is Tony's hookup to the various suppliers around Miami. Now you see a little red X on the side of my mini-map in the bottom left corner of the screen. I'm going to drive towards that red X. You'll see in the background in the distance a red pillar of light. That's where I'm going towards. So I just drive over to him. You see the $5,000 in the top right corner of the screen. That's my initial investment that I'm going to put down to get these drugs from him. So I'm doing the intimidation. I'm going to hold circle. I filled the meter on the left, which in turn fills the meter on the right. I did as good as I could on that, which meant I got 700 grams for the deal. I've paid $5,000 for 700 grams of coke, and it's up to me to sell it and try to get the maximum profit. So there's an alley over here where I know where the dealer is. There he is. Jump out of the car, and it's the same kind of intimidation mechanic. There's 2 different components. There's a circular meter on the left, and then there's the horizontal meter on the bottom right of the screen that's kind of going off to the right. When I hold the circle button down, a red line fills up the circular meter on the left. The object is to let go of the circle button right when that meter fills up, so that I get maximum distance, maxes out my meter, and I get a full deal. Or a good intimidation, or I fast talk the cops, whichever one it is. And if you overshoot, you get nothing. If you overshoot when you're talking to a cop, they'll take all the drugs and cash you have on you. If you overshoot when you're talking to a drug dealer, he'll pull out a gun and start shooting at you. I did it right. $10,000. That's double my initial investment already, and I just sold 1/7 of the drugs. So that means if I continue to do all these right, I'm gonna get $70,000 for a $5,000 investment. You can't beat it with a stick.
Tony fucking Montana!